Buenos días. Vamos a seguir con más F2. Supongo que nueva partida. Esto. Importar personaje. Vale. Voy a ver esta vaina. Está todo bien. Subida de nivel automática. Nada, eso no. Pues ya está. Cargamos el personaje del 1 y ya está. Y para adelante. A ver la hoja de servicio. Nombre Lana. Proyecto que anda. Para que lo fueras viendo, supongo. A tomar por culo. Hecho. Nada, si no pasa nada, porque no se podía modificar. Ya está, verás lo del 1 para que lo fueras viendo.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Ojo, tiene los ojos brillantes como el otro, Ha transcurrido un mes desde el devastador ataque Geth a la ciudadela y la reconstrucción de la comunidad galáctica lenta. La flota de la Alianza hizo un sacrificio enorme para salvar el Consejo de la Ciudadela y se ganó a la humanidad para su prestigioso grupo. Ahora el Consejo está obligado a responder a la evidencia de que han vuelto los segadores, máquinas enormes que erradican todas las civilizaciones. No me da tiempo a leerlo, hombre. Cada 50.000 años para disipar los rumores. El Consejo ha enviado al comandante Sepa y la Normandía para destruir los últimos núcleos de resistencia que oficialmente culpan la invasión a los Geth.
Disengaging Ftl drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Parece una peli de Star Trek.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Me ha reventado,
is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here. Commander. Get the hell out of here!
No se quiere salvar, ¿eh?
Everybody in. Go, go, go!
Han reventado la nave, tío. Hay que subir. Hay una cosa. Opciones. Imagen de la pantalla, no. Quiero vibración, que no está. ¿No está la vibración? No me jodas que no puedo jugar con vibración aquí. Estos son teclas de mierda. Bastante... Voy a desenchufar, enchufar, a ver si... Ojo, qué guapo. ¿Y cómo va a pasar él? La vibración es la base.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Que viene.
Watch the arm.
Me he partido el brazo sin querer, creo. Lo he salvado, Dios, los sonidos ya empiezan a ser la hostia, tío. En el 2 los sonidos ya son Dios, pero es que en el 3... Si tiene un auricular en 7.1, póntelo. No, hombre, no. Me asfixio en el espacio. Ya toma por culo. Empieza bien, Maef Genesis es un cómic interactivo que resume los eventos acaecidos en Maef 1. ¿Quieres dar un repaso a la historia? Venga, vale. Ya que está, ¿por qué no?
Just another routine mission.
Oh, qué
Why they
guapo,
always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look
Ojo,
where that got
uff.
me.
Se deshizo al
We were
entrar en la
testing
atmósfera
up
del
in
planeta,
Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw.
Si hubiera dejado morir a Ali y hubiera salvado al tío en el 1,
Nothing I'd ever
el
seen.
tío sería el que hubiera hablado con el
Massive.
señor ese que estaba sentado.
Scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. Hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black.
Buen resumen, ¿eh?
And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help.
El mejor.
A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty.
Había un resumen de
Tally's
puta
evidence
madre, ¿eh?
proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his
Y al
Spectre
final
status and gave
han
me the
ocultado
honor
que
of
existan
becoming
los
the first
segadores, ¿eh?
human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, A Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
Es
I
que
decided discretion was the better part
la
of valor.
pitufa y yo,
We kept my
ojo,
focus on our goal,
tuvimos cositas.
finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same
Los liberé.
technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni queen. The queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer. But we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. The Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed, violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction.
Aquí cuando murió él.
To use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but it wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose. And I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Caden behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a weakness in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life.
Queda poquito.
The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell.
Costó todo lo que teníamos en ese momento para una nave. Y hay millones.
Humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council. It was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him.
El político lo
The
manda a la
other
mierda.
choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier, tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Y morí.
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
O sea,
The
entre
Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
entre asfixiarte y calcinarte vivo por entrar a la atmósfera de un planeta. Qué mal, ¿eh? Qué muerte. Proyecto Lázaro. Personalizada apariencia. Vamos a dar la personalizada, a ver si han puesto algo nuevo. Por ejemplo, el pelo. Oh my god. Oye, flipa, con los años que tiene, increíble. A ver, color, cabello. Lo podemos hacer parecer una señora. Eso, el único que piensa que tiene la cabeza como muy demasiado larga. En plan, desde la frente a la nuca hay como 10 kilómetros. A lo mejor por el pelo. Voy a poner este, creo. A ver. Super Saiyan 3, sin cejas. Que son todas como muy finas. Esta, venga. Ojo, color de la ceja, Espectacular. Espectacular. A ver, esta vaina. Ah, vale, que no la haces tú, que elige. Oye, pero ¿por qué parecen todas una mierda? Bueno, esta está bien. ¿La podemos hacer negra? Ojo. Esta es como negra, pero tirando a rosa. Hostias, vaya combinación. No. ¿Y lo más blanco que es? Madre, que le va a dar algo, un chungo. Así está bien, creo yo. Grosor del cuello. Hay un chupachú. Sí, está bien. Tamaño de la cara. Vale, la papada, más que otra cosa. Vale, está bien. No se nota, a ver. Aquí sí. Está la curvilla esa que se te hace aquí. Tamaño de la oreja. Pues normales. Tenemos orejas pirri. Nah, está bien. Así está bien. O sea, ¿en qué momento les parece buena idea esto? ¿Quién pone estos ojos? Hostia, la gente que tiene los ojos como muy separados de la nariz es muy extraño. Muy extraño de ver. Supongo que la mitad está bien. Es como una cosa extraña. Un super clon. Empezando con la segunda parte, sí. Acaban de... Bueno, he muerto. He empezado y he muerto. Me he asfixiado. Bueno, entre medias me he asfixiado flotando por el espacio a la vez que me he calcinado entrando en la atmósfera de un planeta. Y han cogido y me han clonado y aquí estoy. Popeye. La mandíbula. Así está bien. Sí, soy igual, sí. Me gusta esto. Profundidad de mandíbula. Buenos labios ahí. Pegado a la nariz. Bueno, a la nariz no hemos llegado todavía. Así está, Maquillaje. Ojo, maquillaje. Está muy absurdo el maquillaje. Ojo, ni tan más. Me dejó los labios negros. Nah, es que como que le quita la seriedad. Pues la sombra de ojos sí me gusta, Sombra de ojos sí se sabe dejar. Vale. Pues ya está. Bien clonado. Bueno, estas son las clases. Pueden desplegar drones de combate para activar a los enemigos, hacer que salgan de su cobertura. Ojo, Pirateo, descarga. Yo iba de infiltrado, creo, en el otro. Sí, porque me hacía invisible. Y luego creo que me cambié a soldado o al revés. Pero me hace ingeniero. Me gusta eso de soltar drones. Hecho.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander.
Las cicatrices, ¿eh?
Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Ojo, que subí de nivel ya, no va a empezar. Solo hay 4 niveles de cada. Perfecto. Menos me tengo que calentar la cabeza. Dron de combate. Ah, cuesta 2 puntos, vale. Ok. Completa los tutoriales, qué divertido.
Here?
Bueno, todo esto es lo que recabamos en el 1, básicamente. Para quitarlo, que es que si no, no se quita la notificación. Hay información, ¿eh?
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. To keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Se ve mucho mejor que el 1, ¿eh?
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take...
Joder. Suelta la cabeza. Vale, lo coge automático. Flipa. Que viene.
More reinforcements. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Hostiles detected.
Take the elevator down 1 floor. Hurry! Get to the door. Run!
Sprint. ¿Qué hay sprint? Oh my god. ¿Qué puedo sprintar? Madre mía, ya el juego del año. ¿Dónde va, hijo de puta?
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. They don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery.
Habla de mí,
Organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Es raro, pero al menos puedes correr.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Zorra fría y manipuladora, dice.
I'm coming. Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
¿Está ahí el mecha?
What the hell?
Ah, vale, no.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
¿Quién eres?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Toma.
Just give the order and I'll hit them with a biotic.
Rueda de poderes. El drone al triángulo, vale.
Power.
Eso es hielo, ¿eh?
Running low on thermal clips. Let me know when you want my biotic.
Para lo que quieres que le diga, ¿no? Que lo...
That's it.
Collision proximity warning.
You're falling back. Ready to get the hell off this station?
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Ready to engage.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Requesting assistance.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry! They're out of
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Me han resucitado.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Aquí.
Wilson's hurt.
¿Usar unidad? ¿Cómo usar unidad?
Hurt bad.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask you. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
You're done! These mechs don't know when to quit.
Sobrecarga con la caja.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
Me cae bien.
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Got it.
Ojo,
Stun 'em. On it.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Bueno, me gusta más que lo del 1, la verdad. Por aquí. Lo que sí podemos hacer... Bueno. Opción es la sensibilidad. Subirla un poquito. Está lentita. Espérate, aquí no, por aquí hemos venido. Aquí.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Do you say so? What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
Not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Qué chulita.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Vaya cabezón tiene.
Before you
puta
meet
cara.
with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Ya sabes que la personalidad y recuerdo de Shepard están intactos. Pregunta.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Lo recuerdo, sí.
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Vaya pedazo de estación.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Personalizar equipo, Jaja. Hostias. Me gusta este de la chaqueta. Este es horrible. La chaqueta. Con o sin casco. Esto no se puede cambiar. Ojo el color y todo, Voy a poner la rosa. Color 2. Anda, mira. Poca broma, Me gusta así blanca.
Commander Shepard.
Sí, tan raro.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Deberás convencerme, puede que te crea, o por dónde empezamos. A ver, investigar. Vamos a investigar un poco antes de decidir si confiamos en él.
Seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
No sé si en la vida real sería así. O sea, en la vida real nos atacan y no estoy seguro, no sé yo si Disney, Apple, Google, si dirían, venga, vamos a hacer cosas, que vamos más rápido que el gobierno, tenemos más poder que los gobiernos para salvarnos. No sé yo si harían algo, pero tienes razón.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
El tío no es tonto, ¿eh? El tío es inteligente. Claro, que no es lo mismo que venga por ti un humano que tú consideras basura al que mató a uno de los tuyos que tú considerabas que era imposible. Okay.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them.
Okay.
For now.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Subimos de nivel. De momento no hay nada secundario. Madre mía, que podemos sprintar. Qué juegazo, macho. Investiga la colonia.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
No olvides quién manda. Voy a decírselo, ¿eh?
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Misión actual, proyecto Lázaro, Miranda.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Un chip de control, me cago en tu puta
It's
madre.
obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
You said you served in the
La alianza es
Alliance.
peor todavía.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
That's all for now.
Ok.
Yes, ma'am.
Me fío de él. Es buena gente. No me ha dejado seleccionarlo, pero bueno.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Hacer lo que sea necesario, hemos venido a buscar. Alguien podría estar
First
vivo.
priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
La tía no me cae bien, La tía es un poco estúpida. A ver la evolución de escenario, que en el 1 hay 2 escenarios contados y son todos iguales. Espero que este no sea igual.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
La dirección del objetivo. Epa.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Vale, si no digo nada se cubre. Eso está bien.
Enemies! Shoot them before they take out the shield. Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Field is clear.
Mucho más rápido esto que lo otro. Menos incómodo. Mucho más cómodo.
Hostiles!
Nice trip.
Got no shield!
You're done.
Ojo, que me queda sin cobertura.
Stop right there.
Pero bueno, Quariana. Tali.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Olvídalo, lo puedo decir,
Good luck, Shepard.
Puedo decir que
See you on
follen,
the
hijos de
far side.
puta. Ah, no, o sea, son buenos, estos son buenos. Los Quarianos, de hecho, yo diría que son la especie más bondadosa que hay. Creo yo. O la que menos daño ha hecho. No sé cómo decirlo. Todas las demás, que todas siempre son corruptas.
Incoming. Have a nice trip.
Venga, ¿me dejáis pasar? Venga.
Right.
On my way.
I'm here.
Be right there.
Use overload on him.
Pero bueno.
Use overload on him.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
There we go. Here we go.
Nice. Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Mira a los miembros del pelotón por punto de ruta separado. Ah, ok. Tú para allá.
Taking cover.
Tú para allá.
Heading to cover.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Por retrasado.
Overload will take out their shields.
El dron es la polla porque atrae su atención. ¿Ve?
I've got him.
Watch out!
Vale. El dron este es Dios. Te lo digo.
This is valuable.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
Una acción de
Swarms
virtud
coming.
cuando se muestra en
Storm coming.
pantalla.
Storm of swarms.
Eso es la polla, ¿eh? Luego están las malas.
human.
Como en el 1, solo que mucho más especiales.
Didn't find you.
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
Lo vamos a reventar.
The Seekers swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Probablemente los recolectores estos sean una de las razas que ayudaron a los segadores la vez anterior. Y son como sus perritos, digo yo.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Debe unirte a nosotros, Tali. Vitor se va con Tali. Vitor vendrá con nosotros.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
Pero es que es nuestra aliada.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Poquita broma.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Tenía un buen equipo.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Puede ser el primero por el KK.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Vale, pues ahora hay que reunir al equipo.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander.
Toma.
Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life. Let me fly.
No confío en nadie que gane más que yo. Eso me gusta esa frase.
They only told me last night.
Ojo, Qué guapísima.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Empieza la aventura, como un resumen, ¿no? De todo lo que ha hecho. Ahí con el chanda. El negro está más fuerte que Dios, ¿eh? Es más grande, ¿eh?
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
A ver, un segundo.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Tiene razón, aunque sea una gilipollas.
Who are you?
Ojo.
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Es Siri, ¿eh?
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy's system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Mira todos los sistemas que ella. Madre mía. Obtener autorizaciones del estado del pelotón. Arsenal. Quiero un fusil de asalto. Mi habitación. Consigue al profesor para investigar mejoras para el equipo del pelotón. Vale. Ojo a todos los huecos que hay, ¿eh? Vale, los iluminados son los que ya sabemos quiénes son y vamos a por ellos. Y los que están en oscuro es que todavía no sabemos nada. Mejora no tenemos porque aquí voy a poner el profesor. Vale, vale, aquí es que te mandan mensajes. Vale, esto va a ser para misiones. Que vaya a la ciudadela a verlo. Un cazarrecompensa. Ha desaparecido una nave. El almirante Jaque, madre mía, me acuerdo de ese. De su hermano muerto. Aún quedan 20 tripulantes sin localizar. De mi nave de la primera Normandía, ¿eh? Una capucha de Cerberus da a sus agentes secretos. Si no quiero ir enseñando mi cara. Funciones de micro CPU adicionales que quizás te gusten. La capucha está en tu camarote. Conectado a la red secretamente. Vale, misiones secundarias. Un incidente con los Geth. Vale, armamento para la nave. La maestra ladrona Kasumi Goto. Vale. Agente de banca. Su saldo restante es de $500,000. Vale, pues ya no hay más mensajes.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any
Aquí conociendo a la tripulación.
you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Psicóloga, ¿eh?
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat.
Veremos a ver si esta no duerme conmigo, ¿eh?
How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
That might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Toma.
That's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Ya empezamos. Ojo, esta va a dormir conmigo,
Maybe we'll talk later.
Esta va a dormir en el camarote del capitán, te lo digo. Haría algo más que salvarte. Y eso me encantaría, dice. Madre mía. Me han mandado más mensajes. Tengo que ir ahora al terminal de los mensajes. Ojo, que puedo hablar con la inteligencia artificial aquí.
Trimming compensators, decimal 1-2.
Espérate, impaciente.
Man, what I wouldn't give to go planetside. Wading through muck, getting shot in the face.
Matos de virtud.
Yeah, that is the life.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields.
Les quito el aire y los mato directamente.
On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Pues sí que impresionante.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are.
Por desgracia desconfía. Bueno.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Okay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Joder, macho.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Okay.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
¿no?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
No puede responderme a nada, tío.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Vale.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite. You have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Sure. Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Hay un botón de silencio.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
Okay. Vale.
What happened to the rest of the old crew?
Yo quiero la vieja tripulación, por mucho que me diga su normal.
Presley didn't. The rest
Mucho
of
que
us
diga el
just sort
jefe,
of
vamos a
drifted
recuperar la
apart.
vieja.
The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Pues ya está.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
La vamos a recuperar, ¿Qué puedo sprintar? Es que no me acostumbro. Ay, aquí no se puede. Vale, esto es el arsenal. Vamos a verlo. Elegir equipo. Sepa. Ah, esto es lo que me ha dicho, proyectos de arco. Vale, esto es para electrocutarlo. Voy a ponerme esto.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Más virtud, madre.
Commander, can I help you with something?
A ver. Nada, esto de este tío no me interesa, la verdad.
I'm more interested in just talking for
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Eso es para tontear, pero este no quiere.
Commander.
De todas formas, yo quiero... Me voy a llevar a la cama a la psicóloga, La psicóloga se ha mostrado receptiva desde el principio. Este no me interesa para eso. Laboratorio no se puede entrar.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Ftl Communications Room. In addition to interfacing with the Ftl comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one
Contacto
particle
directo.
occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, That alters the state of the elusive mans. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Espectacular. Luego ya cada uno que reclutemos de la tripulación irá poniéndose en su sitio.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Así que me han mandado más mensajes. Ahora, antes de movernos los leemos, pero quiero ir a los demás sitios. Vamos a la habitación. Dios, no hay tiempo de carga. En el original sí había. Aquí está así, a ver.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Unas peceras vacías que creo que luego las podemos llenar de pececillos. Mira, aquí podemos ver mensajes. Pues si no tengo mensajes, me ha engañado. Bueno, esto es lo de antes. Espera, lo del rostro. Este no será la capucha que ha dicho. Vamos a ponerla, que está guapa. Uy, no, esta música no. ¿No hay otra? Esta me gusta. De todas formas se quita, ¿no? Porque nos vamos. Vale. Bueno. Puesto de mandos donde estábamos. Aquí. Cubierta 3. Cerrado, cerrado. Pues tenemos que reclutar a todo el mundo para que todo esto se vaya abriendo.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Baño de caballero.
The women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Baño de señora. No se puede hacer nada de momento. Aquí sí se puede correr. A ver.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done.
Se lo puede preguntar a todo, ¿eh? ¿Qué le parece trabajar para
so
Cerberus?
deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured.
Bueno, tenemos a la doctora y al piloto.
But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Es una buena tía esta.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical.
Confía en mí, ¿eh?
I trust you, Commander.
Me es leal, de puta madre.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Okay.
Commander.
Núcleo de la IA no puedo
Access
entrar.
to the AI core is restricted.
Mi nave no puedo entrar, ¿te puedes creer?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly and I'll likely live half again as long as the average
Como el
human.
Capitán América.
My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Tampoco puedo entrar ahí. Vale, pues ya está. Empieza el viaje.
No messages for you, Commander.
Antes me dice que había mensaje y ahora me dice que no. Es verdad, hostia, que aquí eres tú la nave. Vale, ahí mira, hay 3 para reclutar ahí. Y te pone los porcentajes de exploración, que es Dios eso. Vale, esto es este sistema, que está al 40%.
Research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy
Esto es la caña.
armor and cybernetics. Probe away. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Ojo.
Launching probe.
Sí que vibra el mando, por cierto. Es que antes no, por algún motivo las escenas de antes no vibraba, pero ahora sí vibra.
Probe launched.
Ojo, Ahora puedes permitirte proyecto de investigación, armadura, quitina, recolector. Vale.
Probe launched.
Me quedan 4, Es que esto no es porque sí, estos son recursos para usarlos para ponerte mejoras. O sea que, tío. Es poquito quizás. Ojo, ojo, ojo.
Launching probe.
Me queda una, ¿eh?
Launching probe.
Hostias.
Launching probe.
También te dice lo que le queda de recursos al planeta. Ponía ya pobre. O sea, ya está. ¿Y los anillos de esteroides tienen cosas? ¿O te salen directamente? Encuentra depósito de combustible para comprar sonda. No. Vale, vale. Hay que comprar sonda. Hay que comprar sonda. Bueno. Ah, mira, depósito de combustible. Comprar combustible, comprar sonda. Hasta 30. Combustible al máximo. Claro, supongo que he conservado dinero de la partida del 1. Claro, medio millón, sí. $30 sondas, qué gusto, macho. Mucho paladio aquí.
Launching probe.
Dios.
Probe launched. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Aquí va.
Probe launched.
Lo que no hay es elemento cero, ¿eh? Bueno, pone pobre ya, pero algo más hay.
Launching probe.
Mira, mira, mira.
Probe away.
Ya está, nos vamos, creo yo. Ojo,
Probe launched.
Fuera. Hombre. Claro, lo que no he mirado son las misiones. ¿Se puede mirar desde aquí? Bueno, claro, puedes dejar la nave en cualquier sitio. Vale. Subir de nivel. Virtud rebeldía. De momento tengo más virtud. Encuentra el brandy, los ingredientes, viaja a IT, investiga los restos, viaja al Chera. Todo esto son secundarias. Esto es primaria. Vale. ¿Qué falta?
Living beyond the Omega.
Un puto recolector. Vale. Pues vamos a ir un poco dejándonos llevar, supongo. A Omega primero. Este está al 80%. Sí, vamos. Vamos aquí, ya que estamos aquí. Como una estación espacial parece. Cambiar aspecto. Espérate, soy gilipollas. Vale. Ahora esto de cambiar aspecto. Ojo, La llevamos así de negro. Que mola más. De momento eso es lo que hay, así que... Vale, puntos de experiencia. Pues así mismo. No le he puesto los puntos de experiencia a él, pero bueno, se los pongo ahora. El traje que lleva ella está guapísimo.
You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance.
Originally an...
Si estuviera en castellano, lo ponía todo. Pero estando en inglés y todos estos chacos, va a ser que no. Tengo que hablar con Arya. En Omega. Vale, todo el mapa. Vale. Nivel superior de Afterlife. Entrada Afterlife. Bueno, quieren que vayamos primero a Afterlife, pero no sé si veis primero ahí, pero bueno.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information.
Pero bueno.
Please. You have to help me.
Por favor, ayúdame.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Okay.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Ftl Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Ftl Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Okay.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Ese... Igual lo sacrifico, ¿eh? Vale, quieren que entre ahí. Pero... me voy a pasear.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Vale, pues aquí no hay nada. Vamos a ir recto y vamos explorando todo. Y vamos a dejarlo de Afterlife para el final.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. So they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt and faces.
Residencia privada, acceso denegado.
There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tillot calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Primera misión. Verme al puto loco este. Francotirador, ¿eh?
Got it.
Elemento cero. Venga.
Going now.
Ahora te en medio, coño. Ya.
You bet.
You got it.
Don't shoot. They're cleared to come in.
Vale, vale.
We're all clear.
Good luck. Blue Suns and Vorcha are shooting anything that moves.
Taking cover. Heads up. Nice shot.
Plague control at its most basic.
Pues ya estaría.
Pile the bodies in the street and burn them. All clear here.
Que coincidan. What? Hostia, esto es complicado, ¿no? A ver, no me he enterado bien, ¿eh? A ver, lo que le dice es seleccionar el código que coincida con el que se muestra en la esquina superior izquierda de la pantalla. Vale. Vale. El de arriba. Ese. Vale, vale, vale. Te va saliendo el orden. Ok. Letras moraditas. Ah, mierda. Es este. Este. Ahora sí.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morden's Solace.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
No, le he dado. Le he dado.
Daddy could have helped us anyway.
Let's move.
Le he dado la acción. Joder, le he dado tarde. Qué cagada. Que hay que estar atentos, que nunca sabes cuándo va a salir. ¿A qué es eso? Oh, pues no. Me la he jugado, güey.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Bastards seen us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. 2 days in. Nobody's even come by.
No sé por qué sacar las armas cuando le doy a eso, pero bueno. Volvió loco, loco. Ah, que tengo resistencia y todo. Por allí. Ahí hay mucha tela. Vamos a bajar.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my
Lo han dejado encerrado, qué cabrones.
Hostiles to the right.
Firing an impact shot.
There we go. Found that one.
Vale.
This looks interesting.
Toma. Que hay muchos caminos. Vamos a subir primero. Apartamentos por ahí. Por aquí nada, ¿no? No. Vamos a subir al restaurante ese primero. No hay nada. Es desgracia que se oiga todo el rato gente tosiendo, pero no haya nadie. La trampita, La trampita, que te quieren hacer pensar que es como los de antes, pero no. Ojo humano.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Caja fuerte, ¿dónde está? Vale, a ver. Caja fuerte aquí. 4000 créditos.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are you hiding here?
We set foot on the street and we're dead. Every alien in the district would come after us.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try.
Hombre, que si se
We'll
quedan
wait
aquí están
here for a
muertos.
while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Make sure you clear a good path for us. I don't want to get shot on the way to Morden's clinic.
Más 5 de virtud.
No more contacts!
¿Se puede subir o se puede seguir? ¿Y esos quiénes son? Más gente mala. Puto Krogan,
Firing an impact shot.
Vale.
That's all of them.
Quiero subir arriba, que era el otro camino, era por aquí. ¿Hay algo? No. Bueno. Hay una puerta. Elemento 0. ¿Más gente? Humano.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
Do you know a Solarian named Morden Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Tell me everything you know about Morden Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kinda had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
We need to get going.
Okay.
Well, stay here for a while. Get some rest.
We got a big day tomorrow. Still plenty of apartments that need our special cleaning services.
¿Más?
We're compromised.
Me, Shepard.
Lo he explotado, ¿eh?
Ha! They threw my shields. Here we go.
It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what I like to see.
Vale, aquí dentro. Sí, por aquí.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Done. Morton's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Morton saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as
Ahí
much
está.
causes cramping in vegetarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find.
Vamos a coger todo esto primero, ¿eh? Capacidad de... Debe reclutar a un jefe científico. Vale, para llevar más. Primero lo cogemos todo y después hablamos con él. Vale, ya.
Professor Morton Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers.
No, es
not
malo.
scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe. Looking for
Relax, Morton. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Está zumbado, ¿eh?
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Ahora son capaces de usar este arma. Toma. Más 7 de virtud, A ver. ¿Por dónde voy? ¿Por aquí? No. Por aquí.
We've been spotted.
Leave the blast up.
La vida,
Now let's finish you off.
Tío.
Firing now.
Como revienta al otro con el francotirador, Mucha gente veo por ahí, Este arma es una mierda, tío. No me queda munición,
Lead the way.
Right behind you.
We're all clear.
Vale, espérate. Que no sé cuál será el principal y cuál el secundario. Ah, vale, que esto es solo dinero.
I'm telling you the truth.
Aquí está el
I work for
ayudante.
Morton at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human mobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me.
Puede haberlos matado, eh.
Morton send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
Vale. Una misión hecha.
Enemies in front. Here we go.
La pistola está mucho mejor que la otra, ¿eh? No me deja quitarme la arma. Pues no hay nadie. Ah, vale, que ahí sí.
Got it.
You got it. Going to cover. Going to cover. 9-9.
No, pero baja para qué. Bueno, hay enemigos.
Got your back.
Be right there.
We're compromised.
Firing concussive shot.
Incoming. Here goes. Incoming. Heads up. Target charging.
Habrá que subir otra vez, ¿no? O se puede ir por ahí. Ah, se puede.
Right behind you.
Shield failed.
There you go. Charging.
Bueno, por aquí está la sala de control y por ahí que hay. Nada.
The environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans.
Qué guapo, ¿no? El bicho.
Choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
We've been spotted.
There we go. Felt that one.
Firing an impact shot.
The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Mola, tener un asistente, la verdad. De esta, una inteligencia artificial.
Excellent. The cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Firing concussive shot.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Toma. Bastante bien.
This'll put him down.
This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one. Here we go. One left.
Sit down.
Overloading their system.
Come back. That all you've got.
Vale, aquí al otro lado.
Heads up!
This'll put him down.
puta, asómate. No llego,
Watch the Krogan! Here we go!
Por ahí.
Drone fans are online. Morden should be pleased.
Vale. Misión completada.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorja are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
Claro, que ya no nos queda nada que hacer. ¡Ay, no! Espérate. Juega que no. Qué tonto soy. Tenemos que volver. Pues si solo hemos explorado un trozo, claro. Sos gilipollas.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Hay que volver.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
The collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the Terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out, no signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No, spreads too slow. Airborne virus.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists. Need to identify, neutralize technology. Need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Bueno, pues no reclutar, pero hay que volver al sitio este porque hay otros dos para reclutar. Hay que conocer a la jefa. Ojo, nos andan un montón de cosas. Hay que ir al laboratorio. Esto es el laboratorio, vale. Mejoras de arma. Vale, y va gastando los recursos que coge. Mejora de armadura. Prototipo. Vale, ya está. Vale, sí se puede seguir. Una escopetica. Fusil de asalto. Mejora de munición. Vale, esta no puedo porque es muy cara. Más de lo mismo. Y esta sí puedo. Y esto es para ver las mejoras que tiene. Vale. ¿Cierto? Cierto. Poca broma, ¿eh? Todo lo que hemos hecho en un momento. Y el fusil de asalto. Escopeta, pistola. Armadura.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard Kirahi died on Vermeer. Not enough equipment for operation. Still managed to take down facility. Good captain. Dedicated. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team. Deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Vale, hay que volver al sitio, ¿eh? No, por ahí no. Por ahí. Voy a coger el lanzamisiles. Tengo mensaje, a ver. He reclutado con la broma. Hay un mensaje. De las cicatrices de tu rostro. Básicamente dice que si soy malvado, las cicatrices se van a pronunciar. Y si soy bueno, se van a curar. Me recuerda al Infamous. Solo que aquí el Infamous no existía. Hay que volver, que hay cosas que hacer aquí. Bueno, a las 2:30. Lo vamos a dejar por aquí, ¿eh? Mañana sigo. A ver. Nah, no hay ningún amigo en streaming. Así que...
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with
Bueno, he solucionado eso. Todavía no me he presentado a la jefa. Hay que hacerlo. Bueno, pues mañana más. Lo dejo aquí. Vale, hasta mañana.